You are, however, welcome to use gestures to react to what's going on in the ring. You're more than welcome to bring your own gestures if you'd like, but we've also got some free ones for you up there on the balcony in the free fan gesture sign. All we ask about gestures is that you please do not use any that are overly obnoxious. Please do not use any that are inappropriate. And please do not spam gestures. Gestures are like fine wine, best enjoyed responsibly. If you find yourself having difficulty hearing the wrestler intro videos or the commentary, you can go up to the top right. There's a speaker icon. Hover over that. You will get a mixer. Turn up media. Turn up voice. Turn down sounds. Then adjust your volume as needed. If you want to keep up with UFW news and happenings, there are several ways to do so. You can join our in-world fan group. You can join our Discord server, or you can follow us on Twitter. You can find links to all of that up there on the balcony above us. Just give those a click, and you'll get a link to those. You can also find a link to the UFW YouTube channel up there. Go ahead and bookmark that link. That way, if you can't be here for whatever reason, you never have to miss a minute of the action because we live stream all our shows. And you can also find recordings of previous shows. So be handy to have that around. If you'd like to join UFW, we are hiring all positions, wrestlers, referees, commentators, even backstage folks. So if you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. We are currently mainly looking for wrestlers to wrestle on Sunday and Monday. So if you'd like to join us, please speak with Woofy Brisbane after the show. UFW is also open for sponsorship inquiries. So if you'd like to do business with UFW via sponsorship, advertising, or providing a venue for a roadshow, please contact Dante Nalmova after the show to make such arrangements. And last but certainly not least, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got lots of great stuff coming up tonight.
Connoisseur of the rule reading, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't have done it better myself. Let's hope we didn't lose too much of the crowd during that. Are you excited for Nightfall tonight? Because I am. Really? Come on, people. You call that excitement? I've heard more excitement during a live stream of paint drawing hosted by Vincent Carpathia. You could do better than that. Where are the goats? Where are the cats? See, that's more like it. Now it sounds a bit more like a UFW event.
Indeed. And coming up tonight, first, we've got the Soldier taking on Oliver Wonderful.
That's going to be an interesting matchup because at first you would think, agility versus brute power, but it goes a little bit more deeper than that. Both of them very technically gifted. They just apply it in different ways. Soldier with those big suplexes, that big power. Oliver with that high pace, just high impact striking, and just overall an agile fighter. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they go against each other. It'll be interesting to see how Oliver's doing after his recent match with Dante, where if you watched Nightfall last week, you know what happened.
Yeah, that didn't go well for him at all. But,
he's endlessly optimistic. Let's hope he can keep that.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. And then coming up next, I've got here that we're going to hear from Vex about something. So there's that.
I haven't seen Vex in a little while. I've always wondered what's on that boy's mind. I guess we'll be able to see a bit of that tonight.
And then in our main event tonight, we've got Elena Vixit taking on Depravity.
Ooh, yeah. Do you ever have a feeling of dread wash over you? Because that's what I've got when I saw that. Those of you who were here last week, you may have remembered a little video on the big screen now of Elena during one of her recent escapades. I swear that girl's going to get herself in trouble, and looks like she might have this time, where she uncovered an artifact which, for whatever reason, made one Depravity very angry.
Yeah, I have a feeling that will have some effect on that match tonight.
And that's just one thing. Then you got to consider her unsuccessful attempt to cash in the Trinity title, then her recent defeat against Agent Ray. It's I wouldn't want to be Elena right now. I really hope she knows what she's doing.
Well, we'll just have to see. As it's definitely going to be going to get ugly. That's for sure.
But you know what? Maybe I'm selling Elena a little bit short. She did conquer that tomb. I guess Depravity in her eyes could just be another trap that she has to work her way around.
Well, it's going to be a little bit harder to work around it when it's continuously coming at you and trying to hurt you.
Yeah, I guess Depravity is a bit more dexterous than a giant boulder rolling down towards you.
Yes, definitely. And the clock is ticking ever closer to showtime. Hope everybody's getting excited and ready. Hope you can TP in your friends. Although if you're standing by the barricades, do take a couple of steps back before doing so. We'd appreciate that.
You know what? If they can't be here, you can always direct them to the live stream. Also, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, all that good stuff so you don't miss any of the action.
Indeed, indeed. But before we get to that, do have to take one brief moment to thank one of our partners. So if we could just have your attention for a moment, please. Over the Edge Wrestling, OEW, is the English version of a telenovela based on the impact, drama, and action that hits the ring each week. Show times are every Sunday at 10 a.m. Second Life Time. Do go check them out. It's another great spot to see some great wrestling action. Definitely want to go check that out. We do thank you for supporting our partners. As supporting our partners supports us. We also thank those of you who donate to us directly. You can find that donation jar back in the concession stand area.
Now remember, folks, every single penny goes towards making the show better. Not one bit of those donations goes into the bank accounts, the salaries, the 401k, the pensions, or whatever else of the penny pinching and greedy owner of UFW.
Clock ticks ever closer. I'm definitely getting excited. Lots of great stuff coming up, and looking like we got us a great crowd tonight. Hope everybody's getting excited.
Yeah, it does sound like they have woken up after you put them to sleep with the rules and regulations.
Well, I mean, rules are important after all.
I guess, yeah. It's like a big Thanksgiving dinner. You got to get through all the stuff you don't like if you want to get to the main part of the meal.
Yes. Clock ticks ever closer. Curious about this main event, though. That is going to be a
well,
thing.
like I said, Elena, she's no stranger to danger, pun intended. But yeah, she might be in over her head. She might be messing with forces she doesn't understand. I want to even know how she ended up in that location and grabbing something that made Depravity so angry. Maybe she knows something that we don't.
I don't know. All I know is what was in that video. I don't know what any of that stuff was, or what any of it's supposed to mean, or why Depravity had items buried in the middle of nowhere in Turkey.
I mean, are you going to go ask her?
No, I'm not. You saw what kind of mood she's in. Probably not the time to be bringing that up with her.
I'm sure you'd be fine.
Oh, why don't you go ask her then?
You know what, maybe I might, but right now there's no time for it because the show's about to start.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Good evening, UFW Nation. How are you all doing tonight? I hope everybody's excited and ready for action. I know I certainly am, because we've got lots of great stuff coming up tonight. My name is Croven, connoisseur of the punching, also here with
UFW's #1 meerkat, Alex Calhera, and lastly, bringing some rhythm to the comms desk is...
Your Cincy Ringtail Ring announcer, Sylvia Nux.
great having you all up here with me, and great having all of you out there as well. Hope you're all excited. Hope you're all stoked, because we've got all of the action, all of the drama, and all of the gratuitous violence you've come to love from UFW. So let's hear it. Let's make some noise. Sounds like everybody's ready for action, and so am I, so let's head on down to the ring and get it going.
UFW Nation, are you ready to be fearless? Because right now, night falls! Welcome to UFW's Friday Nightfall! Our opening contest is scheduled for one fall. And now, making his way to the ring from the other side of the Mirrors of Wonderland, staying at a height of 62 inches, weighing in at 210 pounds. Join the adventure and follow the White Rabbit with Oliver Wonderful.
The crowd coming alive for Oliver Wonderful here. Despite what happened last time, he's still got that fan base and they are still here, following the White Rabbit.
Indeed, Oliver fresh off of that devastating loss against Dante last week.
Well, devastating is an understatement. He got dropped on his head not even a minute in, and watching back, it looked like he got KO'd immediately with that package power drive. Dante didn't even need to follow up, but he did. But we've seen in the past, Oliver, he's an optimistic guy. He has that never give up attitude. You knock him down, he's going to get back up, and it looks like, well, judging by how he's come out here, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Definitely trying to work himself up there as he climbs up there on the turnbuckles.
Oh yeah, you can tell he's motivated. He's got all the reason to be, and he's going to have to be, because he's going to have his hands full with his opponent tonight.
And now, introducing his opponent. Marching his way in from Portland, Oregon. Standing at a height of 6 feet 7 inches, weighing in at 275 pounds.
Establishing
10
battlefield
hut
control.
for the
Stand by.
soldier.
And I said everyone was behind Oliver. Everyone is also behind Soldier here, but in an exactly different kind of way. They just want to get behind him and shove him out of the building from the sounds of it. But regardless of their opinion, you cannot deny how effective this man is in the ring. He's powerful, but he's also very technically gifted. That's a dangerous combination to have. Stand at attention, you scumbags, and show some respect. Well, the crowd don't like Soldier, and he doesn't like them, so, you know, feelings mutual. And our official for tonight, Oscar Barnard, making sure to check Soldier over, and more importantly, disarming him, because, well, how do you even get a license to bring a rifle into the ring?
I don't know. But hey, so long as he doesn't use it in a match.
Oh yeah, there are countouts here, there are disqualifications, so it would end that way, wouldn't it?
See if they're ready. Ready, Oscar.
Ready for the beatdown.
And there's the bell.
Here we go. Both of these competitors very technically gifted, but Soldier with all the power, Oliver with all the agility. How are they going to match up?
Right into a lockup, and Soldier able to get that arm around Oliver's head.
Yeah, using that technical ability and that size to bring him down with that side headlock takedown. This is exactly what Soldier wants to do. He wants to keep Oliver close to him, because if you let that rabbit build up momentum, he's going to just come flying at you and hitting you with the hardest parts of his body, the elbow, the knees, just anything he can throw at you.
And Soldier taking Oliver down to the mat with the arm drag.
And like I said, Soldier, he's big and powerful, but do not for one moment think he's just a meathead. He knows how to wrestle, and he knows how to wrestle really well.
And Oliver able to get a hold of the wrist there.
But that doesn't mean you should count out Oliver, because Oliver able to get the upper hand here, now working that big arm of Soldier.
Still managing to take control of that wrist, but switched it up quickly to a headlock.
Both of them just jostling for control in the middle of the ring at the early goings here. Neither of them willing to give an inch.
And Oliver dropping down and tripping the Soldier up with the old drop toe hold. And
Might be what you need. Oh wait, a quick big cradle pin here.
One and just one.
Oh, Oliver taking his chances, trying to end it early. Wasn't successful, but you got to think now. Soldier's got to be on high alert now after that.
And the Soldier just shoving Oliver down.
Soldier clearly not amused by Oliver's attempts, and we know he's got hold of his leg now.
And right on the leg.
Oh yeah, stiff kick to the thigh there. Oh, and some more of them. Oh no.
Not letting up, just really going in there, working that leg over.
Oh, and delivering some knees to it now. Oof.
Continuing to work that leg over, just pounding and pounding that knee. And now, following it up with a dragon screw.
Yeah, working the thigh and the hamstring with those strikes, and then just twisting the knee. That's going to knock that leg up. It's going to cramp it up. Oof.
And going for the pickup. Off to the corner.
Not a bad idea. If you take out Oliver's legs, you take out a lot of that mobility, and more importantly, his ability to build up momentum and just hit you really hard.
And continuing to focus on the leg, but that one...
He's got it wrapped around the ropes as well. Just pulling on the foot, torquing the knee. Ow.
And getting called out for it. And then dump a mud hole into Oliver there.
Oh, the crowd not liking it, but if anything, I think that's just going to make Soldier want to do it more.
Soldier slipping out of the ring. Oliver still favoring after that.
Oliver arriving in pain, out of breath, and oh no,
and just to further the punishment to the leg, slamming his leg into the ring post.
Yeah, folks, that's flesh and bone meeting still. You don't have to be a genius to figure out which one's going to win. Oliver getting to his feet, but he's needing to use the rope zone. You can clearly see he's trying to keep his weight off that leg.
Not a good position. The Soldier's right there. He's going to follow up on that for sure. And giving him the old German suplex.
No, that wasn't just a German ship, but he threw that boy. Big release German suplex. And Oliver, he's not a tiny guy. He's a good 210 pounds. It takes a lot of strength to throw someone like that, like a ragdoll.
And going for the cover. 1 and 2 and just 2.
Yeah, I mentioned Soldier's strength, I mentioned his technical ability, but you've also got to think about his smarts. He's a soldier, not just in name. He clearly came into this match with a plan. He scouted Oliver out and he knew exactly what he wanted to do. And so far it's working.
And he goes for the pickup. Oh, and just unloading. Oliver trying to get the block up.
Yeah, Soldier going there with those big, heavy right hands. Like you said, Oliver trying to get his arms up. And Oliver able to block a kick for a moment, but Soldier took advantage and just kicked his knee out from under him. Big forearm to the back to bring him back down to the ground and under his control.
And Oliver just climbing his way back up Soldier, but that's not going to be a good plan. Right into that shin buster.
Oliver's got to do something, because this is not going to last much longer if Soldier just keeps ravaging that leg of his.
Oh, and now he's going in for an angle lock. Or the Dragon Fang, excuse me.
Oh, and he's got that locked in tight. First he worked over the 5 in the knee, now he's just talking on the ankle. Just trying to cripple every part of that leg of Oliver's.
Really wrenching it in there. Oliver's really trying to get to the ropes. He's getting closer. He might just maybe have it. Maybe.
And I think he's got his hand on the bottom rope, but question is Soldier going to break?
He's got it. And here comes the count.
Up to a 3. Up to a 4. And he lets go. Soldier taking full advantage of the count there, inflict as much damage as possible. The crowd might not like it, but when you're in that ring, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's in there to win.
And the Soldier just looming over, now going in for the pickup. Oh, he's got him up in the electric chair position. Oh, but Oliver's punching down, trying to hit him in the face.
Whatever, desperation, just raining punches down on the top of his head. Precarious position for the rabbit to be in, though.
Oh, and over the ropes they both go.
Goodness, that looked like a reverse Hurricane Rana. He went over the top rope, kept his legs around Soldier's head and dragged him along with him, both of them tumbling to the outside. This might just be what Oliver needs. He did take a bit of a tumble out there, but Soldier clearly got the worst of it. Oliver's really going to need to use this time now to just rest, recover, recuperate, try to work out the kinks in that knee, try to come up with some kind of game plan here.
And Oliver now. Oh!
Oh, good.
He tries to get back up, but it looks like his knee gave out, and he fell right back down.
Oh boy.
A bit too hasty trying to get back in there. That could end up costing him.
Not a good place for him to be, especially now that his back is towards the soldier who is just waiting for his opportunity to strike. And there he goes, right over the chop block, again targeting the leg.
Right at the back of that injured knees. This is starting to get a little bit uncomfortable now.
We got the count out starting.
God, not only does Oliver have to just work around that knee, he has to figure out how he can even, try to make a comeback on one leg.
Count is up to 2, and Soldier tosses Oliver back in. Now he follows up.
Soldier not looking like he wants to settle for a count-out victory here. He wants Oliver back in the ring. He wants to beat him between those 4 ropes. But that brief window of opportunity that Oliver was able to create for himself just got squandered when his knee buckled.
And going for the... Oh, and he's going for it, the Dragon Fang again.
Oh, it didn't work the first time, but second time could be the charm. He's really just wrenching that ankle. Submit now and you won't spend months in the hospital.
Oliver trying to claw his way towards the ropes.
Soldier making his intentions clear. He's either going to have to tap or snap on. Oh no.
Oh, and he pulls it into a grapevine.
Oh god, Oliver might not have any choice here. Suit yourself.
Oliver screaming out in pain as Soldier's really trying to lock that grapevine in there, but Oliver again clawing at the mat, trying to get to the ropes, and he might just have it. He does.
But the strength he needs to pull Soldier across the ring like that. He's 275 pounds. Soldier's keeping hold of it. Oscar's up to a 3. And he breaks that 4, but the damage might have been done. You saw the way he was wrenching that. He was just twisting his body left and right, just trying to snap that ankle.
Oliver still favoring that leg as he stumbles over towards the corner. Looks like he's trying to keep his weight off of it, and Soldier's just setting him right up for more.
Oh, well, no surprise. The Soldier came into us with a plan, and he's just mauled that leg. And oh no, he's setting him up for what looks like a superplex here.
Oh, let's see.
That's a long way down from the top rope. And wait a second. Oh, good grief.
And Oliver somehow able to reverse that with a Canadian destroyer.
I don't know how he did that, but he dropped Soldier right on his head. Soldier might be out cold.
And here's the pin. 1, 2,
1, 2,
3, and that will do it.
Oh, just as it looked like Oliver was about to be done for, out of nowhere, like you said with that jumping Canadian destroyer off the top rope. It's just one move and he knocked Soldier the hell out there.
UFW Nation, here is your match winner by pinfall, Oliver Wonderful.
I don't even think Soldier realized what happened. He's not moved since he was dropped down on his head. Big win for Oliver. You can tell it was a win that didn't come without casualty because he is favouring that leg. But if I know that rabbit, that's going to be worth it. He came in here, tried to make up for what happened in his last match, and he was going to do it no matter what.
But at what cost? I mean, that knee, it doesn't look so good.
As far as Oliver's concerned, the cost was worth it. Soldier now getting back to his feet. I think he's finally realised what happened. What the... God, he barely even stay on his feet.
Well, I mean, that Canadian destroyer really drove the point home for him.
Well, Oliver found out firsthand what it's like, how effective being dropped on your head was. Maybe he just took that lesson and applied it to Soldier.
Seems so. Well, there you go. One hell of an opening match. Certainly didn't end the way it looked like it was going to, but hey, you never know. That's why a match is never over till the bell rings. But anyway, we do have to take a brief moment to thank one of our partners, so if we could just have your attention for a moment, please.
UFW is a proud sponsor of Gothica. Do you enjoy romantic walks along a pastel pink beachfront? How about unsociable drinking at a gloomy graveyard with friends? Ugh, it's no longer a phase, Mom. Come to Gothica City, home to everything goth, punk, and alternative. Gothica City hosts weekly movie nights, board game events, and several live DJ sets throughout the week. Fur, flesh, and everything in between are welcome. That's Gothica.
Indeed. Do go check them out. Supporting our partner supports us. And also thank you to those of you who donated to us directly. We appreciate that as well. You can find that donation jar back in the concession stand area. And I do believe we've got our next event coming up here.
Yeah, you're right. It's time to see what Vex has to announce. I saw him before the show. It looks like he really did have something on his mind.
UFW Nation, making his way to the ring, it's Vex!
Well, we didn't hear them earlier in the show, but once the cat comes out, so did the cats in the crowd. Well, we haven't seen much of Vex so far this year, but looks like the crowd are happy to see him, definitely. A lot of pent-up energy there from the crowd. May I have a microphone, please? I need to say something.
Did you hear a word I just said, dude?
Oh, nice throwback, Robin. Didn't think you had a throwing arm on you.
I don't know where to go from here, dude. Ouch, dude! Come on! Well done, Turner. Dude.
Oh yeah.
So, in the locker room, I managed to see an anonymous letter from a so-called admirer, and the letter for a reason requires me to read it here in the ring. But I wonder what it's about.
Oh, your poor wife.
Come on, man. Fuck. I mean, Venusaur.
Up to you, dude!
Dearest Vex, ever since I joined this wonderful federation, I have watched you overcome much adversity and step up against opponents that no one would give you a chance against, but you do ever so fearlessly. With this in mind, it got me thinking that I should be forging a new relationship within UFW. You have most certainly caught my eye. Perhaps I might prove I am worthy of your time. Simply come out during Nightfall, and I will show you what I can do. Your secret admirer.
That was tough, dude!
Relationship? Who is this? Whoever is out there, come out right now.
UFW Nation making her way to the ring. It's Dazzle Flash!
Well, it looks like Vex and everyone else finally got their answer, and just in time as well. Crap, I was about to start asking questions.
Okay, cut the music. Thank you. Now, you will have to excuse me if I'm a little nervous doing this. It's my first time speaking in front of all you wonderful people. Now, Vex, I admit it was me that sent you the letter. I admire you so much in this federation. You never give up. You've always have a smile on your face. You always get up and do it again over and over. I was hoping perhaps that we might, well, we might be able to form a bit more of a partnership. And well, just before you answer me, allow me to suggest that we have a match between us to show you that I have what it takes. What do you say?
This has gotta be a joke. Who are you again?
Vex, you wounded me with these words. But no, it's not a big deal. It's understandable that we never usually cross paths within the Federation, so just please give me a chance.
Okay, so a match, you say? Fair enough. Ready, I guess.
Oh, okay. So,
Well, folks, you've
here we
heard the
go, I
saying.
guess.
You've heard the saying, can love bloom on the battlefield? Apparently it can bloom in the wrestling ring as well, but I think Vex might be slightly oblivious to that right now.
Oh, goes to the lockup and then into the wrist lock, and down to the ground we go into a headlock.
Well, Valentine's Day was 3 days ago.
I'll back up. On the headlock.
Well, Dazzle wanted to get up close and personal with him in the ring, and Vex is no qualms about doing that, at least.
And gets her back into a hammer lock. Off to the ropes. Tries to go for a clothesline. Dodged off the ropes again from behind. And oh, right in there with that baseball slide.
Oh, Dazzle literally sweeping that boy off his feet.
Oh, and going in for a dragon sleeper hold.
Well, first she sweeps him off his feet, now she's trying to take his breath away. Looks like Dazzle came into this with a plan.
Well, let's see. Will Vex tap, or will he pass out, or will he manage to get out of this somehow?
Like my perfume, I chose it specifically for you.
But perfume. I think these two might be in slightly different mindsets right now.
Yeah.
I do not submit. Vex here, able to get his feet under him. Great deal of flexibility and core strength there. Able to get his feet out and twist his way out of that dragon sleeper.
Oh. And he's able to toss her away.
I think Dazzle might have to change up her game plan here. I don't think she's going to be able to woo Vex in the middle of the ring. She might have to get a bit more serious.
Now going for the pickup. And off to the ropes. Going on the rebound. And oh, right into a Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful Hurricane Rana as well. Dazzle just narrowly avoiding having a horn spike into the mat as well.
And wrapping her up in a Boston Crab.
It's a good thing Dazzle's a flexible individual, because she's going to need that now. He's wrenching back on that Boston Crab, folding her in half.
Vex just giving her a very painful trip to Beantown here. Really wrenching that Boston Crab in there.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Vex, as far as I know, is not a licensed chiropractor, so this probably isn't feeling very good for Dazzle at all.
No, I can manage. Thank you, darling.
Oh!
Oh, goodness, the leg strength of Dazzle there, just able to throw him off of her. That's I only offered her a moment of reprieve as Vex gets back to his feet. Dazzle favouring her legs, favouring her lower back.
And Vex going up the turnbuckles.
Oh, Vex going high risk, looking for high reward. Will it pay off? Dazzle starting to get herself back together, starting to get back to her feet, but she looks a little bit unsteady.
Dazzle is back up.
She's back to her feet, but she's right in the path of Vex and right in the path of that missile drop kick. Oh!
Putting her right back down.
Yeah, caught a flush in the, I think, flush in the solar plexus, the chest area, just knocking her down, driving the air out of her. The pin 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Oh, hopefully Dazzle has started to realise this isn't a first date, this is a match, so she really needs to pick up the pace, otherwise it's not going to last long.
And off to the ropes. Coming in on the... Oh, no, she stops at the ropes.
Oh, yeah, Dazzle able to get her arm across it, stop her momentum, but Vex is coming right back in after her.
Oh, and right up there, getting him in the head scissors. Oh, all the way down.
Oh, and a beautiful head scissors takedown as well. I was about to say, we haven't seen Dazzle use much of her leg-based offense, those submissions, those kicks. But right there, we just saw how effective it could be.
Oh, and going in for a sleeper hold there.
Wrapping him up nice and tight, trying to take his breath away. We've seen that Dazzle is a very skilled submission wrestler. She knows how to lock in those holds. She knows how to drain your energy with them.
Come along, Vex, a little date.
Sorry, I got plans already, and I don't tap.
Oh, and he's able to get out of it.
Oh, just clapping her ears there, disorienting Dazzle for a moment. I generally can't tell if Vex is just not interested or if he's just not well getting the hint.
And pushing her back a bit. Off to the ropes.
Vex creating some space, giving him a moment to come off the ropes, build up some momentum.
Oh, and nails the clothesline.
Oh, he leveled her with that one. Bringing Dazzle back up to her feet, locking up in the center of the ring again.
I swear, I just heard somebody in the crowd yell that they wish their first date went this well.
Well, you know what? Like I said, love can bloom on the battlefield, can bloom in the wrestling ring. When you're in the wrestling ring, it's probably one of the best places to get to know someone. You get over that first date awkwardness.
Going in for the wrist lock. And quickly transitioning into a headlock.
And yeah, just like that, when you're in the ring, you don't have to worry about awkward conversations. You don't have to worry about nervous because you're too busy just grappling with your opponent.
And got her now into the waist lock.
Vex doing a really good job here controlling Dazzle's body, but just as I say that, Dazzle able to slip out and reverse that waist lock. She's got a good grip on Vex now.
Oh, and down to the ground we go with the spear.
Dazzle shoving him away and giving herself just enough space to, yeah, like you said, level him with that spear.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, she just launched him with that cravat suplex.
And going for the cover. One,
One,
two, and just two.
Ooh, close 2 count as well. Yeah, you don't see Dazzle throw around suplexes like that very often.
And
And it sounds like she thought it was in the bag right there, but Vex proving to be just a little bit too tenacious, a little bit too tough. She's really good. She really needs to stay on him because now she's giving him a chance to recover.
Well, maybe she's starting to run out of gas. X slowly getting up.
X, sweetheart, get up. We have a match to continue.
Dazzle might be a little bit too focused, sweet talking her quote-unquote sweetheart.
Oh, here she comes in.
I agree on that. A match to end.
But he takes a couple steps back, off to the ropes, dodges that, off to the corner.
Oh god, Dazzle gave him an opening, stumbling after missing that clothesline. Vex able to just climb up onto the top rope.
And going in another missile drop kick.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not give your opponents chances, because that's exactly what Dazzle did, and Vex took full advantage. Big missile drop kick.
1, 2, and just 2. That
Ooh.
shoulder.
Dazzle so focused on trying to win Vex over, it almost cost her the match right there and then.
Now going for the pickup once more. And here we go, off to the ropes again. On the rebound, and right into another drop kick.
Oh, Vex here just pulling up drop kick after drop kick. I got a feeling this isn't going exactly how Dazzle planned. She probably came in here with a certain idea of how it was going to go, and right now her plans are going up in flames.
Oh, and he goes in for the La Magistral Cradle.
Oh, he's got to roll it up. Shoulders are down. 1, 2,
And that'll
3.
do.
UFW Nation, here is your match winner by pinfall, Vex!
Okay, looks like the power of love did not win tonight. Dazzle came into this with a game plan in mind and it just didn't work. And yeah, during the entire match I noticed she wasn't throwing up many kicks. She might have been wanting to hold back, I don't know, but whatever it was, Vex took advantage.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly how romantic a wrestling match is, but there you go.
Well, like I said, the ring can be a great place to get to know someone.
So, what do you say, Vex, darling? You and I go on a little date?
You're nice and everything, but I kinda like someone else. Sorry. Oh no.
No. I completely understand.
Oh, Phil, from that. Oh no.
Well,
I think that might have hurt when every single drop kick Vex threw at her.
well,
Our official Oscar showing a sufficient amount of compassion.
let's see, what's the standard thing to say here? Oh, yeah, there are plenty of fish in the sea. There we go.
Great to see you being supportive as well, buddy.
My goodness, talk about losing twice over there.
Oh, I just hope she. I hope for the best for Dazzle, because yeah, that wasn't pretty to hear.
Well, I mean, that's the thing when you make a public appeal to love, you kind of want to already know the answer before you do.
Oh, there's some dating and love advice from the connoisseur of the punching, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there you go. Quite a way to ask somebody on a date, if you ask me. But there you go. Anyway, we do have another partner we need to thank. So if you could just have your attention for a moment, please.
Got a pair of comfy jeans, and don't forget your sweater. Let the crisp, piney air refresh your senses while enjoying a relaxing horseback tour of our scenic Northwest U.S. equestrian town. Skate the night away at Moonlight Rollerway, bowl that perfect 300 at Milky Way Lanes, or get that hole-in-one at Level Up Mini Golf. Head to Whitetail Saloon for a station for a train ride you custom types are sure to enjoy. All that and more to explore at Fauna. Please visit our website, fauna.club.
You go check them out. Supporting our partner Sports Us. And also thank you to those of you who donated to us directly. We appreciate that as well. Anyway, I do believe it is main event time.
Come on, people. Is that the best you can do for a main event? I think we can do a bit better. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Sounds like everybody's ready for a main event, so let's head on down to the ring and get it going.
UFW Nation, make some noise for your main event of the evening. Wrestlers, make your way to the ring.
Hello, UFW. And the crowd showing their appreciation for UFW's very own adventurer. If you recall, the last time we saw her, she was adventuring and gallivanting in some probably forbidden tomb, or cavern, or cave. I don't know where she was, but one of these days, this girl is not going to come back on one of those adventures, and we're going to have to explain why. But she found that there was something in there, something that made her opponents for tonight very angry. And saying that Depravity is angry, that's a bit of an oxymoron. She kind of always is angry, but this was something else.
Yeah, kind of curious what all of that was.
Either Elena is confident in her chances regardless of all that, or she actually does not know what she might have just unleashed. And speaking of what she unleashed, here she comes. crowd not giving one down about Depravity, and she's coming in here with a full head of steam. Oh, she does not sound pleased to be here.
Elena, you meddling insect. We will make you pay for your trespass.
I see.
Oh,
UFW Nation. The
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
Enough delay. Enough of this farcical pageantry. We demand this fight begins now.
well then.
Depravity's made a demands clear here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yes, like you made the right choice getting out of there.
Well, if that says anything about how this match is going to go.
This is how it all gets started.
And oh,
Just the bell, and Depravity just immediately
okay, ladies and gentlemen, there were any
to try to go for that super kick, but Elena able to dodge.
if there are any doubts about how Depravity's feeling, she's thrown them all out of the window here.
And Elena able to come in from behind with that drop kick. Looks like Elena was paying attention to everything that was happening before the match here.
Yeah, but you could also see, just by the way Elena was reacting, I don't think she realizes why Depravity's angry at her.
And again, Depravity just running in. This could actually play to Elena's advantage if Depravity is angry enough to make mistakes.
Oh, God.
Goes for a low drop kick, but doesn't seem to do much.
Oh!
Ooh.
Three. Yeah, like I said, she threw a drop kick. I think it hit Depravity around about the legs, but Depravity just barely staggered by it.
And returning the favor with a super kick. Now going for a pickup and now just unloading the punches. Yes, more of the punching, please.
Oh, I think this might be a case where we don't want to see more of the punches.
I always want to see more of the punches.
Yeah, but
Off the ropes and baseball slide.
Yeah, but I also want to see Elena's head stay on her shoulders.
Off the ropes again and leg drop.
Like you mentioned earlier, that this could be an advantage for Elena getting Depravity angry, but there's a problem with that plan. And that's Depravity being angry. That's going to make her more vicious, and that's going to make it more dangerous if she gets her hands on Elena.
Going for the cover. One and just one.
But I did say at the beginning of the show, Elena, she's no stranger to danger. This might just be another day in the office for her, even if she's not quite sure what's going on.
And Elena heads over to the ropes.
As far as she's concerned, this is just going to be a fight for survival. She's going to have to stay on the move and keep Depravity off her feet.
And going in for the elbow drop.
An elbow drop to the ribs might be a good start to that.
And Elena hopping up to the top rope in the corner.
This is what she has to do. She has to leverage that agility of hers. Just keep the pressure on Depravity.
And going in with the flying splash.
Oh, and she got all of
One
it.
and just one. Barely a one count.
Folks, that was not a kick out. She bench pressed Elena off of her. A good effort from the Bandicoot, but when your opponent is this much bigger than you, there's only so much damage you can do with a top rope splash.
And Elena gets right up just to be thrown into the turnbuckles. Depravity going to the opposite side. Looks like she's getting ready to punch a coast-to-coast ticket on the pain train. Oh! Massive hip attack, and looks like we're going again.
Oh my god, she nearly took her head off there. That's 300 pounds of just... 300 pounds of Depravity's hip slamming into her.
And going in for a choke.
Where did you hide our property, you worm?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oscar up to a 3. It's going to be hard for Elena to answer if she's being choked here.
And Depravity lets go at 4.
You know, that is a good question. What did Elena do with that, whatever the hell it was that she found?
Depravity just pacing around, waiting for Elena to get up to make her next move.
Elena's got to get out of that corner. She does not want to be there with an angry Depravity on the other side of the ring.
There we go, coast to coast again, but this time Elena able to dive out of the way, and that hits nothing but turnbuckle, but it knocks the pad off. Depravity heading over towards the ropes.
Elena might have just saved herself because that pad was right where her head was. And wait, oh, good.
Oh, and over the ropes to the suicide dive. Now just going in there and giving Elena the business on the floor, pounding and pounding away.
Okay, people, if you want to know how angry Depravity is, that's how angry she is. She is 300 pounds and she threw herself through those ropes with reckless abandonment.
I mean, I did say this one was going to get ugly, and I was not liking it. Snake Eyes right into that barricade column.
If this continues at this pace, it's going to turn less into a match and more into just a mugging.
It looked like Elena might have hit above the padded section on that too. Ouch. And off to the ring again.
Oscar keeping the count going. I don't think he's noticed that the turnbuckle pad came off. That metal ring is exposed there, folks. That is solid steel right there.
And Depravity gets right back in.
Oh no! Oh.
And Depravity's going upstairs.
She does not go up here often. If Elena doesn't move, this might be the end of her.
Oh! Going in for an elbow drop, but Elena slides away.
Elena saving herself from possibly having her chest caved in by that elbow. Depravity, she came down hard. But just as Elena recovers, Depravity getting back to her feet. You can see she's hurting, but that anger is just driving her to keep going.
Elena coming out of the corner, right into that Shining Wizard.
Oh, and she got all of it as well. Just knee to the side of the head.
Now back off to the opposite corner.
No, but Depravity's getting right back up. I mean, we saw what Ray had to do last week to keep her down. What's it going to take for Elena to do the same?
Here comes Elena, right in there with a drop kick.
And I think the back of Depravity's head might have bounced off the exposed ring. I think it might have.
And Elena goes back to the opposite corner. Looks like she's going to punch another coast-to-coast ticket on the pain train.
But again, Depravity getting right back up.
Oh, cartwheel back elbow, sending Depravity back into that corner again.
Elena is just having to throw herself at Depravity over and over, but it looks like it might have worked. She's got her in a pinfall. She's kind of close to the ropes, though.
Goes for the cover.
And Yeah, I think Depravity might have been too close to the ropes. Elena might have been a bit too hasty going for that pin.
Yeah, the ref waved it off, so...
Oh, you can't blame her. The amount of just offense she had to throw in to keep Depravity down there. You can't blame her for going for the pin right away.
And Elena in the opposite corner again. And here she comes again. And another drop kick, this time sending Depravity's face into the exposed turnbuckle.
And well, and Oscar's letting it go. He's not saying a word about it. To be fair, Depravity was the one who exposed that turnbuckle, and well, she has kind of been throwing herself into it, albeit slightly assisted by Elena.
And without any padding on that turnbuckle, that is just a galvanized steel hook.
Yeah, Depravity's got a solid head on her, but you know, bone versus steel, steel wins. And another shining wizard. Elena is just giving Depravity the business. Big hit after big hit to the head.
And here comes the cover again.
And this might be enough. 1, 2,
One, two, and no. No, it's going to take more than that to take Depravity down. Especially since Depravity has no intention on going down right now.
Oh, most other people on the roster, I think that might have been enough, because just knees to the head off the exposed turnbuckle. She took a pummeling there.
Right, but most people on the roster are not a royally pissed off Depravity. And Depravity able to catch that kick.
Oh, quick elbow to the knee, getting Elena off balance, and oh my god, she took her head off with that kick.
And now Depravity looming over.
All those kicks and knees that Elena threw, and Depravity able to equal them with just one big shot of her own.
Oh! And just slamming that knee into the ground.
You gotta give Elena credit, she's still conscious despite that shot, but I hardly doubt she's seeing straight right now.
And now going for the pickup. Off to the ropes. Coming in on the rebound and right into a powerbomb.
Oh! Now that's the risk when you get in the ring with someone twice your size. They can just manhandle you like that. And, oh no! Oh! God.
Following it up with that elbow right on the knee.
It's 290, 300 pounds coming across the knee. That could do some serious damage.
Going for the cover. 1, 2, and just 2.
Well, Elena's got Moxie kicking out there, but she cannot stay on the receiving end of this damage for long.
Oh, and now Depravity goes in for the choke.
Tell us where you hit it, Elena, and the pain starts.
Yeah, if I was Elena, I would just give up the goods right now. I don't know what you mean. Oscar up to a 4 count. Depravity showing some restraint there, just barely avoiding getting herself disqualified. I don't know if Elena's trying to just hide the fact that she knows where it is, or she generally doesn't know what Depravity's on about. I can't tell. But whatever the case, Depravity clearly not believing her words. Elena using the ropes to get back up. Depravity's on the other side of the ring, coming in full head of steam.
Going in, and oh, Elena off the ropes with that neck breaker.
Elena managing to buy herself a moment to recover here, and my golly, she's going to need it. But that's not going to last long because Depravity already starting to move around, already getting back to her feet.
Elena on the top rope again. Depravity up. And missile drop kick.
And she got all of it.
And Elena back up there again. And Depravity getting up again.
Yeah, but Depravity is wobbly. She got hit right in the head there. People say boot to asses. That was boot to head.
Oh, and this time from behind with a flying bulldog.
And driving Depravity face down into the middle of the ring. Elena smartly taking a moment to catch her breath there. She doesn't want to overexert herself.
Oh, and Elena quickly up on the top ropes and into a moonsault.
Damn, she's tough. This is the risk Elena's got to take now. She has to balance between resting for too long or just throwing out too many moves and wearing herself out. That decision's going to be all the more difficult when you've got an absolute monster like Depravity who will not stay down. She is getting back up again.
And in fact, Depravity gets up before Elena does.
Not good. But they say that rage is a massive painkiller. Depravity is proving it right here. Oh no, she's got her by the throat. Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Oh, and a massive choke slam. Oh! And the big nightmare stomps just pounding in there.
Go right to the solar plexus, right to the ribs.
And now just a flurry of punches giving Elena the business.
Oh god, just treating Elena's body like a punching bag, and oh no, she's got to set Elena up between her legs and got her up on her shoulders.
Oh!
Oh!
And down with a power bomb. And going again for the pickup.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
And she's got her up.
But now,
And that's a dream killer. This could be it.
Spiking her head and neck into the mat. She's done, folks. She's done.
And going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that will do it.
God, the crowd not happy with it, but really, what can you expect when you've got Depravity in this kind of mood, face to face with the person that put her in that mood? Well, maybe we're in luck. Maybe she's venting out some of that frustration.
UFW Nation, here is your match winner by pinfall, Depravity.
Oh, come on. I said she might have worked out that frustration, but clearly not. She's just...
Depravity, you miserable thief. We will break you in half.
Property? I don't think that's an empty threat. Oscar trying to get in there and just drag her off of her.
Oh!
Oh my... Oh!
And Depravity just drops the ref with a massive punch.
Oh, that could cost us some money. But right now, I don't think Depravity cares. If Elena is playing dumb right now, I really hope she just stops and just gives in to those demands. Oh no, come on, come on.
And Depravity goes for the pickup and just taking Elena over to that exposed turnbuckle.
Oh, no, no, no!
Oh, and
God.
just slamming her face into it.
Oh, no, not a second time, not a second time. Come on.
Depravity, that's enough. Stop this.
Oh. And again.
Elena barely able to get any words in, and oh, wait a second.
Wait, what's this? Is that Solstice?
Solstice making a beeline down to the ring, and not a moment too soon.
Oh! And the Solstice comes running up the stairs into a drop kick, knocking Depravity down.
Solstice? Glad to see you here.
Oh, the Solstice just takes Depravity down, starts giving her the business underground.
Elena, no, get out of here!
And Solstice just pounding and pounding away as Elena heads backstage.
Solstice coming in, making the save. Yeah, like you said, giving Elena a chance to get the hell out of there.
And going for the pickup.
Yeah, folks, this is not a match. These two are just beating the head out of each other. Is someone in the back trying to come out and break this up?
And sending Depravity across to the exposed turnbuckle again.
Oh, that's like, what, the third, fourth time she's slammed into that thing? How in the hell is she still standing?
And Solstice coming up from behind. Oh! And one massive kick slamming Depravity's face into that turnbuckle again.
Do we have anyone in the back, officials, Commissioner Trusky, anyone just try and break this up? Because this is not a match. These two are just brawling right now.
And I guess Solstice is done.
Solstice getting in, doing what she needed to do, and getting out before it got too hot in there. God, I wonder now, what headers they're going to be... You gotta think there's gonna be hell for pay. This is not the first time Solstice has come out and just blindsided Depravity like that. Yeah, I've got no doubts these two are gonna face each other in the ring, and oof, I hope the best for Solstice, but Depravity, she's injured, but she's still on her feet, still angry.
I mean, yeah, this, as Depravity said, this isn't over. There's going to be more later. Depravity is not going to be satisfied until what is hers has been returned.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get in contact with Elena at some point, see what she actually does know. Was she playing dumb? What did she not know what Depravity was actually talking about? We don't quite know.
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out at some other point. Well, anyway, that will be our show tonight, UFW Nation. Hope you all had a great time. Hope you all enjoyed the show. I know I certainly did. All kinds of great stuff as per usual.
Yeah, it had its ups, it had its downs, it had its heartbreaks, it had action, it had everything.
Indeed, indeed. Hope you all had a great time tonight. My name is Croven, connoisseur of the punching, also here with
UFW's #1 meerkat, Alex Carrera, and bringing the rhythm is...
Your Cincy Ringtail Ring announcer, Sylvia Knox.
Great having you all up here with me. Also great having all of you out there as well. Hope you all had a great time tonight. We want to see you all at future shows coming up on Sunday at 7 p.m. Second Life Time. We've got UFW Sunday Night Frontline. And then on Monday at 5 p.m. Second Life Time, we've got UFW Unbroken. And then, of course, next Friday, same time, same place for another edition of UFW Nightfall. Hope you all had a great time tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the show. And do want to see you at those future shows. Hope you all have a good evening and a good weekend. The meet and greet will begin shortly.
Exaggerated, that's what you
And the meet and greet will be in the lobby.
I must conclude I am conflicted, watching where I step, still hanging in the balance, not the life I want to